Good evening. I'll take you through four topical news summaries in a listener-friendly script, with each topic condensed into 3 to 4 clear lines while keeping the original details. Topic 1. Geopolitics, Shipping and Market Impacts. President Trump has claimed a U.S.-Iran peace agreement that would end hostilities and immediately reopen the Strait of Hormuz will be electronically signed before Sunday. But Iran says it is still carefully reviewing timing, and U.S. officials describe the mood as optimistic. The draft deal reportedly limits Iran's nuclear facilities, adds inspection regimes, restricts Tehran's proxy support, and conditions asset releases and sanctions relief on compliance. Meanwhile, fighting between Israeli forces and Iran-backed Hezbollah along the Lebanon-Israel border, including strikes on Hezbollah command centers near Beirut, threatens the fragile window for any accord. At sea, the UK detained and seized the Russian Shadow Fleet tanker Smertos in the English Channel, and the EU seeks expanded Mediterranean enforcement under Operation Irini. These moves, together with Gulf tensions, could sway shipping routes, oil prices, and market volatility, even as some tech and logistics names, Snowflake, MongoDB, Walmart, are seen as structural long-term opportunities. Topic 2. AI scrutiny, big tech moves, and public subsidies debate. Amazon CEO Andy Jassy reportedly warned U.S. officials about security risks in Anthropic's latest models, Fable 5, Mythos 5, helping prompt U.S. export control measures that led Anthropic to block overseas access to those models. Some experts criticize the breadth of the export controls, including impacts on allied use. OpenAI is facing multi-state subpoenas over user safety issues, from alleged suicide encouragement to assistance with crime and data handling questions, coming as the company prepares IPO documents and pledges cooperation. Meta has recruited AI leader Alexander Wang as Mark Zuckerberg doubles down on an AI-forward corporate pivot, while Muse Spark struggles with developer trust, stock pressure, and commercialization hurdles. Separately, reporting highlights how Elon Musk's companies benefited from major government support, NASA contracts, DOE loans, regulatory credits, fueling debate over the role of public subsidies in building private fortunes and prompting wider regulatory and ethical scrutiny of advanced AI and big tech. Topic 3. Voter discontent, Swiss referendum and UK EV policy pressure. Voter frustration goes beyond fuel prices to include cost of living, housing shortages, and stagnant wages, driving political anxiety and pressure on governments to act. In Switzerland, about 55% of voters rejected a proposal to cap the population at 10 million. Switzerland's population is about 9.1 million, with roughly 28% foreign nationals, and concerns about harming labor mobility with the EU weighed heavier than immigration arguments. In the UK, the government is reportedly considering easing its 2030 zero-emission vehicle sales target, moving from roughly 80% pure EVs toward a compromise that would allow hybrids, after pressure from industry and unions worried about manufacturing jobs and penalties, while environmentalists and investors warn the change could slow infrastructure investment and the transition to net zero. Topic 4. Aviation, stock picks, retail expansion, and legal finality. JetBlue is aggressively expanding at Fort Lauderdale after Spirit's departures created gate availability, boosting its share to about 36% from 24%, increasing daily flights from roughly 68 to 106, with winter peaks targeted near 150, and pushing premium service upgrades and international route growth. Wall Street analysts highlight 3 attractive stocks: Snowflake, product and AWS-linked growth, 300 target; MongoDB, Atlas Cloud DB growth, $515 target; and Walmart, delivery, automation, and advertising momentum, 145 target. Caution surrounds a potential SpaceX IPO. Despite a large expected valuation and initial enthusiasm, some experts warn of possible short-term pullback.